Negative, okay, nothing further. Just kitty camping in the corner.
All right, Doctor, thank you. Make it sound good.
Okay. Where's Israel?
What are you doing here?
My debriefing.
Your debriefing. Your debriefing will be handled in DC
No, we
like
can
I
handle
told
it
you.
now.
You were instructed to get out. What are you doing, Agent Messner?
Walk, let's go. You're gonna tell me why no call was made to inform us that the Israel situation had been altered. Why I and my friend and partner whose body is going into a furnace tomorrow were never fucking contacted.
I cannot discuss
You
that.
can and you will.
You are finished.
Look at my fucking face. You just figure that out.
You get that gun out of my spine or engage the safety, please. Thank you.
Make it make sense.
They are father and son.
Mwah, mwah.
Israel's mother was 19 at the time when she and Spraza had a brief affair, of which Israel was the byproduct. That same year, she brought a paternity suit against him.
Paternity suit is for fun. Our surveillance of Fadi's Sanada.
All bogus and bad information to set off a series of unfortunate
He's gonna
events.
clip Israel.
Buddy Israel. Buddy Israel.
Buddy Israel.
He's got a guy, some Swede.
A Swede?
Any word on a Swede?
That and the mention of this mysterious Swede.
There's no Swedish hitman on anyone's radar.
Dr. Engstrom, the Swede, is not a hired killer.
Supposedly a specialist.
He's in a sustained arrhythmic episode, severe cardiac distress.
He's actually the head of cardiology at Stockholm University.
Primo wants Israel's heart.
His heart?
Mention of Israel's heart.
And one of the best heart surgeons in the world. The actual contract went to Laszlo's suit. The man who escaped the penthouse yesterday.
FPD, don't shoot, don't shoot!
In disguise, he was hired by Spraza to neutralize Israel's entourage. Dr. Engstrom was here to perform the surgery, and as father and son, they are blood compatible.
You talking about a transplant? Are you? You're talking about a fucking heart transplant? You're gonna kill Israel to save Spraza?
No.
Well, they dug it up in the archives as part of the Spraza
You know that Spraza had major elective plastic surgery?
It wasn't elective, it was undertaken to save his life.
Look at the work he's had done.
It wasn't cosmetic, it was reconstructive. Look at the date of the first procedure.
15 separate procedures since 1952.
Same year that Spraza supposedly murdered Friedman Heller.
I'd like to show you exactly what I meant when I said change my face. The latest techniques in cosmetic surgery. I will have my ears pinned back. Removing a slight piece of bone in my chin, I will alter my jawline. A procedure known as rhinoplasty will reduce the size of my nose. And if you add facial hair to the equation, gentlemen, you have a face that looks nothing like mine. More importantly, nothing like a federal agent.
Oh, Christ.
I will maintain a slight limp. My accent will be a regional Calabresic. My birthplace, Cosenza, Italy.
That's him.
And my name
That's Heller.
will be Primo Speranza. Now, gentlemen, I understand this is a dramatic approach,
He went deep cover in 1940. He could have ripped the mafia apart,
but I firmly believe
dismantled most of the organized crime in this country.
that this is the only way to truly infiltrate organized crime.
His superiors were convinced that he had gone rogue, swapped allegiances, so they gave the order to terminate his cover. All this time we were told that it was Spraza that killed Heller. But it was us, the FBI. And we didn't kill him. He survived. but the injuries he sustained required constant surgery, forever altering his features, so he assumed the identity of his alter ego. The figment of Primo Sprazza became flesh and blood, and Freeman Hella was no more. Now the brass wanted Hella's op removed from official records, so they buried it completely and they wrote Hella off. All the agents from that era they're dead and gone, so history defaulted to fable. Till now. Hella's op predated the Second World War. That's 60 years of mass intel. You have any idea how valuable that is?
Yeah. So you made another deal, didn't you?
Israel's deal with the government was tossed out. We're now trying to rehabilitate him so we can attempt a transplant.
You realize that you're doing this to save Sparaza.
No, son, I'm doing all this to save Hella.